Hello everyone, welcome back to TinaTeach. Today is a new series that we're starting since we finished with the HTML series. I'm kickstarting Bootstrap 5, okay? And in this first lesson, we're going to be talking about containers, how to download, set up your code, the color, the border, and the padding of the containers that comes, built in, and the fixed, fluid, and responsive type of containers. Let's get into it. First off, how to download. Bootstrap is very, very easy to download, and there are two methods that you can go about it. First off, you can use a CDN approach or content delivery network approach, wherein you just need to input these two, as you can see here, these two, link and script, to the head tag, okay, the head section. And another way of employing Bootstrap is to get to the website, download it directly from the website, and following the instructions based on your based on your operating system, your laptops or PCs or whatever, it comes specific like that. So it'll make your job in coding much easier. And here I'm going to show you how to set up real nice. First off, since Bootstrap works with HTML, that's what it deals with, you have to have the HTML5 doc type. And Bootstrap puts mobile first. It puts responsivity first, So make sure that your website is not in conflict with that. And we can do it like this. You have the doc type, HTML specify the language as English, and then within the head tag, you have the title, and then you have the character set UTF-8, and then this part where it specifies the width equals device width, meaning that if the user is viewing on an iPad, this website will be, responsive to the iPad's device size. If it's laptop, it'll be responsive to that. So, it's very simple. Initial scale is 1. This is the initial zoom level being 1 when the website first load up. In your browser, you may be familiar with it as 100%. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at fixed containers. So the container class creates responsive fixed width container. Max width will change depending on, device sizes. And here I have a little chart. Well, not chart, a listing of the different device sizes as well as the max width of the fixed containers. For now, you don't have to pay too much attention to this. I understand that this could look a little bit confusing. Right now, the main thing is just to get familiarized. Okay, let's move on. The browser width will change at different sizes when you resize your browser window. That's the responsive part. Here I have a div with class container, and within this div I have heading 1, title, and then I have paragraph with section and the bold tag. Okay, moving on to fluid containers, the container fluid class to create full width. Full width meaning, it'll take up as much space as possible. Container that will, just what I said. I have div class container fluid, just like I said. Form input ID, classic form syntax, label form, and then closing of the div or division tag. Now we have responsive containers. This is the last part talking about containers before we move on to styling. The max width of the container will change depending on screen sizes and viewports. This is very simple. Container SM for small, MD for medium, LG for large, XL for extra large, and XXL for extra large. Familiar terms with clothing sizes as well. Moving on to the last part, color, border, and padding. Containers only have left and right padding by default. You can use spacing utilities to make them look prettier. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's take a look at the example. Div class container fluid, padding 5. So large top padding, okay? P for padding, T for top. Down here, container P5, MY5, BG, dark text white. So extra margin and extra padding, right? So padding, margin, background is dark, text is white. Same down here with BG primary, text is white. Blue background with extra padding and margin. While you may shake your head at these shortcuts and acronyms, I'm pretty sure that you will get used to them very, very quickly. They are very easy to understand, easy to employ, and highly convenient. I'm going to go ahead with doc type and then HTML language English. And then let's move on to the head section with the title Bootstrap 5, not for introduction. Let's go over here and meta character set UTF-8. Next up is meta name viewport content, width equals to device width, and then initial scale is 1. Okay, and now I'm just going to copy and paste the CDN of Bootstrap, reformat my document a little bit, make everything look pretty. Okay, now that's it. That's the setup for Bootstrap that we have. Let's go ahead and move to body. We're going to have div class container. Okay, and I'm actually going to give it a little bit of styling, just background color, so we can, identify the different containers that we're working with. So down here, P fixed containers. And then let's move on to the fluid container. Div style, background color, aquamarine. Aquamarine sounds nice. Class container fluid. Let's make this P, and let's make this bold. Fluid containers, and I'm just going to make this capitalized as well. I like to stay consistent. Now we're going to explore a bunch of different sizes responsive containers. Okay, div class is a container small. I'm actually going to add some style. Background color red class. Delete this. Then I'm going to copy and paste. Okay. Copy. Paste medium, right? Medium, large, extra large, and extra, extra large. I'm going to change the colors. Yellow, green, orange, and then magenta. Let's make this medium, large, all right, extra large, and extra, extra large, okay, XXL, extra large. Now let's move to some paddings and margins and whatnot. Div class container P5, MY5, BG primary. Text is white. Okay, blue background fixed container with a padding and margin. Okay, I'll see to wrap all of that text. So this is what we have right here. We have fixed container, fluid container with different sizes. Okay, and they have, this is full width, right? As I've mentioned, full width. These are fixed containers, so they don't take up as much space as they would want. And then this is another fixed container with its own padding and margin, blue background, and white text, okay? Now I'm going to try to resize my browser and we'll see how they will react, okay? As you can see, different sizes, fixed containers, fluid containers, and whatnot, they react very differently when you resize, okay? So using Bootstrap does make our lives much, much easier. There. Let me just resize it some more. Right? Unfortunately, I don't have, the flexibility in my browser, because on some browser, as you resize, it'll show you the elements changing in real time. Unfortunately, I don't have that. But you get what I mean. Now, that's it for our first lesson in Bootstrap 5. Very easy, simple, introductory lessons. I do hope that you learned something new, and thank you for watching until the end. Our next topic, we're going to be talking about a grid. A grid does help with positioning, organizing, and styling, okay? So don't forget to like and subscribe, learn today, better tomorrow, and have a wonderful day.